Ryan Holiday's The Obstacle is the Way is a profound exploration of Stoic philosophy applied to the modern challenges, drawing inspiration from Marcus Aurelius' meditation and other Stoic thinkers. Holiday argues that obstacles rather than hindrances are essential tools for growth, success and resilience. Growth, success, and resilience. This presentation devolves into the book's key concepts, offering in-depth analysis of its core themes: perception, action, and will. Perception. Transforming challenges into opportunities. Transforming challenges into opportunities. Holiday emphasizes that how we perceive obstacles determines their impact on us. Perception, as he describes, is not about the situation itself, but about the lens through which we view it. He highlights objective and adversity. Holiday advises approaching challenges with a clear, unemotional perspective. Emotional reactions cloud judgment, while objectivity allows for better decision-making. Reframing challenges. By altering our perspective, we can see opportunities in setbacks. For instance, failure becomes a lesson and the criticism becomes constructive feedback. This shift in mindset is crucial for transforming barriers into stepping stones. Key examples: Holiday cites Thomas Edison's factory fire, where Edison famously remarked, "Thank goodness all our mistakes were burned down." This story underscores the power of perception in finding positivity even in disaster. 2. Action. Purposeful and persistent effort. Once perception is aligned, purposeful action is the next step. Holiday advocates for disciplined, consistent action to overcome obstacles. He categorizes effective action into several principles. Focus on what you can control. Instead, lamenting uncontrollable circumstances, focus on actionable steps with your power. Iterative progress. Obstacles are rarely conquered in one sweeping moving. Incremental, deliberate actions lead to breakthroughs. Creative problem solving. When conversational methods fail, innovative approaches often succeed. Holiday encourages adaptability and resourcefulness in action. Key example: Holiday references Emilia Earhart, who broke barriers in aviation by taking incremental, calculated risk and persistently pursuing her goals despite societal and financial obstacles. Will, inner strength, and endurance. The final component, will, relates to cultivate inner resilience and enduring hardships with grace. Will encompasses acceptance, embracing reality as it is, rather than resisting it, fosters peace and focus. Acceptance does not mean passivity, but the rather acknowledgement what cannot change. Faith in the bigger picture. Faith in the bigger picture. Holiday stresses importance in maintaining a sense of purpose and believing in long-term outcomes even when immediate results are unclear. Building mental fortitude. Challenges often test one's endurance. Strengthening the mind through reflection, gratitude, and humility is the key to persevering through adversity. Key example: Holiday recounts the story of Abraham Lincoln, who overcame personal and political failures by adhering to his sense of purpose and enduring setbacks, what acquired the strength. Conclusion: Lionheart is an obstacle is a way, provides an timeless framework for navigating life's challenges. By integrating the principle of perception, action, and will, individuals can transform adversity into advantage. The book's lessons rooted in Stoicism remain highly relevant in today's fast-paced, often unpredictable world. Holiday's work not only inspires personal growth but also offers practical tools for leadership, resilience, and long-term success. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, in which encapsulates the essence of this book, the impediment to action advances in action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Okay. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Leadership is not about saying new things to old people. It's about saying old things to new people. Too often, as a leader, we try too hard to come up with the new things to say to our team. The fact is that great leaders are willing to repeat themselves over and over again. I call this suffering from leadership fatigue because you get tired of hearing yourself say the same things in a time and again. But the truth is, you need to overcome this fatigue because it's your ability to say the same things repeatedly that creates a culture in your organization. You must constantly reinforce your message and sell your dream to others so they fully understand your mission as a leader. This also reinforces the basic need for the certainty in many people. Your messages must be simple so that everyone can clearly understand them. To read these messages and the number of times you repeat them like in a crusade. All successful entrepreneurs are this way. When you meet them, you know exactly what they are about. Their reputation precedes them. This is the way they build a successful brand. They create pre-existing positive ideas about who they are and what they stand for through ongoing repetition that's memorable and easy to understand. In all cases, whatever outlets you use should be consistent in this repetition. As a business person, your marketing, social media, sales, materials, emails, and every other piece of outreach should reinforce your mission. If you want to undermine your efforts, put out confusing and conflicting messages and see how successful you are. Effective parenting also requires repetition. You must constantly express your values, beliefs, and expectations to your children. Don't assume you can say something once and a child will take it and remember it. As a leader, get to a place where every person you lead can infectiously repeat your message back to you. That makes the people you lead your most significant assets in the pursuit of your dream. Be generous with the recognition. Constantly look for ways to recognize people. If you're going to build a great organization, it needs to be predicated on the competition and recognizing achievements. All great organizations are competitive. They foster that mindset and acknowledge accomplishments. Recognition is critical. Recognizing people for being one more thinkers and doers is a great form of leadership. Conversely, if we are not creating an environment where competition and recognition are important. You miss out the maximizing the potential in business, family, and sports. Effective leaders are great at acknowledging and recognizing people. This leadership principle is so easy to implement, but it's so overlooked way too often. That shouldn't be the case. Remember, as a basic human need, people drive on recognition to feel significant. I've discovered why people often equate recognition with the significance. What they really want is love. After all, in many people's minds, recognition is a form of love. Remember when we were kids and our parents recognized our efforts when we buy home run A on a test or hit a home run in a ball game. Our need for recognition was a way for us to hope our parents would acknowledge they loved us even more. As adults, we never lose this basic human need that's hardwired into our DNA. That's why everyone you meet wants to be loved, cared for, believed in, and have you show them how to do better. As a leader, people look up to you. What you say matter. Your words are not oversized, and what may seem like a small, offhand comment to you can mean all the difference in the world to people under you. Always find a way to be encouraging. Find ways to praise people publicly and privately. There's something incredible power about lifting up a person in front of their peers. There is also an incredible but different kind of power that comes from recognizing someone within a one person and the sincere thank you. As a leader, also be creative with your recognition. Not all of it needs to be based on pure performance. Some of the recognition can be based on executing core principles. You can also acknowledge people who do the small things like showing up early and showing up to work every day over the course of a year. Awards, flags, and all manners of verbal or written acknowledgments are highly effective ways of recognizing someone. I like to write in personal letters to the children of the mothers and the fathers of people who work for me, letting them know how amazing their parents are. This is a form of recognition that almost nobody utilizes. I'm constantly trying to find unique and innovative ways to recognize the people I lead. It's important to create this kind of culture. Remember, one of the six basic needs is significance, and the key element of that is recognition. Another basic need is love, and when you give people recognition, it extends a form of love to them. Okay?